Yep. What's going on with y'all? Welcome to the Hotshot Haven. All right, we're gonna crank these viewers up and get it going. Let circulate some up in here, Big Daddy, because we finna air some stuff out today. I'm starting a new series, new live series for those on the not quite first, Douglas. Let's see who. Man, TP dropped the cash out. Down on the Haven, baby. You was in here early, boy. You were here when they were waiting on the line. There you go, baby. I appreciate the support too, man. If y'all would share the live, we're gonna crank it up. We're gonna talk a little bit about the lease game. I'm starting a new series called Don't Get Caught Slipping. Don't get caught slipping. Luther, Douglas, we got C Biscuit. Like, is that C Biscuit? 779. Sherman Jack. Lex. What's up? VA Hotshot. There he is. C4. And the well-known, off-the-time, infamous Toe Piglet. What's up with y'all? Walker Farm. There he is. A whole dub. The whole thing. Buffy Hotshot. I just got off the phone with Buffy Hotshot. Buffy Hotshot just experienced some of that bad one of diesel, y'all. I believe she the hunger inject over there on that South Carolina line, yo. She over there in the red stop, and somebody, they coming to get her. But yeah, man, watch this diesel, man. Watch it. I ain't gonna lie, if I got auxiliary tank, I pull it out and look at it sometimes. I don't know, I'm paranoid. But anyway, that ain't what we came talk about tonight. So, gonna sit there right here. Mercy Light B. What it do, baby? Nashville, Tennessee, that 615. That old 615. I love come through Nashville. Nashville a cool ass place to be. They'll rob your motherfucking ass, but that's a cool ass place to be, though. Nice city, for real, though. They'll rob shit out of you in Nashville, though. I tell you that. They will get that shit off your trailer. You got a flatbed load come through Nashville, and there's some brass pipe, some copper pipe, and you can unstrap it and you can walk away with that shit. Man, do not park at the truck stop. You better find somewhere to be, man. Go out to the edge of town or some shit. You got to cover your sick Mercy Light be on. That's on everything. Healing Heart. What's up, man? Hey, that real self-talk. There it is. All right, now tonight, man, I think this is a good series to start, man, because I get a lot of calls via the one-on-one consultation. Hey, Josh, what's up, hey, Josh? Man, I get a lot of calls from people that are thinking about leasing on, are leased on, some in good deal, some with what I would consider not so good of a deal. And that's why I said I'm going to start this series, pretty much titled Leasing On, Don't Get Caught Slipping. And tonight we're going to talk about the insurance game. The insurance game. Okay, first and foremost, we're going to break down this whole thing about insurance. Okay. It's a prerequisite in order to travel along the highways in this country and to cross state lines. You need an MC number, a DOT number, and at bare minimum, you need commercial liability and cargo insurance. That's a given. Now, when it comes to leasing on to a carrier, besides thinking about, hey, what's the percentage that I'm going to be charged for what I'm doing as leasing on to this number or this company to be an owner operator, you know, one of the next big considerations is going to be if that price on the percentage includes insurance or not. Most of the time, it's not. When you're dealing with hot shots, non-CDL, CDL type companies, it's going to be a separate deduction. You know what I'm saying? And that's perfectly fine because in actuality, it really should be a separate deduction because even though the person is charging you this percentage right here, the insurance, due to extenuating circumstances over the course of the life of the lease onto that carrier, It may vary. It may go up and down. If you're there 2, 3 years and everything goes great, it may come down. If you're there 2, 3 years and everybody on the team is creating problems and violations and things like that, safety issues, accidents, or anything of that sort, as a result, the company as a whole will have to absorb that hit on the insurance side. And most times, your insurance as an owner operator will fluctuate and go up. Shout out if you know you can do stuff on your insurance and you won't see it right then. It won't even hit you right then. Premium be the same and everything. But how many of y'all know that that insurance policy had to be reevaluated and renewed annually? So as risk factors change, safety scores change, things like that change, the price of insurance change. Okay. So since we've explained what is necessary as far as insurance, we're not gonna talk about all the other paperwork stuff because as the company, they should have most of that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now, in the insurance game on leasing, on the operator on, I'm gonna say this. If you're asking a company or a person that has an MC number, a DOT number, what is it going to cost me to lease onto your company? And let's just say they have less than 12 trucks or less than 10 trucks. It's small business. Okay, but they've been going for a while. And you ask that person, hey guy, what does it cost to be one of your owner operators? So he'll go into the spiel, well, hey, it costs these many percent. I'm gonna throw a round number out there. It costs 25%. Yeah, hey Josh, they will throw them claims out there. All right, now it costs you this percentage. We're gonna say 25. We're just gonna say 25%. And then he tells you also there's a 4% factoring fee, and your insurance is gonna be round number $1,500. Okay, I'm gonna put you up on some game that you might have just missed in what I said right there. Let's go back on what I said. You came to this guy out the blue now and just asked him, hey man, what does it cost for me to lease home to your company? What the percentage, the insurance and all that gonna be? What it's gonna cost me? So he tells you 25%, 4% factor, insurance $1,500. Can y'all give me a thumbs up and tell me which one of those three numbers that cannot possibly be right? And y'all probably gonna pick the wrong number. The percentage number, the factoring number, or the insurance number. Which one of them three y'all think in the comments that you think out of them three numbers, maybe not all of them sound right, but which one you know it's a problem with that number? Okay, C4 say 25%, that's a problem. Insurance, Adam Banks, that's a problem. Jay Tenner, hey, bro, we talking about leasing on and don't get caught slipping. This is a new series I'm coming out with, live series, don't get caught slipping. And this is leased on guy and what the deal is. So we got a lot of people said 25%. We got one gentleman in there said the insurance, the percentage sound bad. The insurance, the percentage sound bad. Yeah, I see that over and over. Okay, now, truth be told, like I said, 25, 4, and 1,500. The reason I say one of these numbers can't possibly be right or accurate is simply because it's just like algebra. It's an anomaly. It's an unknown. It's a variable. Okay. Yeah, true. The factor is too high. Yeah, true. That 25%, that's a little bit steep. But get what? From the beginning of the conversation, I said, you walked up on this guy and asked him out the blue, man, what it gonna cost me? What it gonna cost me to run with you? He said 25, he said 4% on factory, he said $1,500 on insurance. How many of y'all give me a thumbs up when you can understand and know that if he ain't got a fleet of at least 10, 12, or better, 15, a track record of probably about 5 years in the industry or better, that that last number over here, 1,500, he can't possibly tell you that. Thumbs up if you know. He can't possibly tell you how much that insurance gonna be. That's the first red flag right there. When you have that first conversation and you say, hey man, how much is this gonna cost me? He can tell you 25%. That's his number. That number ain't gonna change unless you talk him down. But that's his number. 4%, that's a number you can't see. You don't know if that's his number or not. But that's what he give you, and it's accurate as can be. But this number over here, that 1,500 on that insurance, get what? That's something he can't tell you. This is something that comes up later in the process. And I'm going to tell you why I don't do that. Because that causes a misunderstanding. That causes conflict. First of all, I'm not an insurance agent. How can I provide a quote to you that's realistic, that's accurate, and I have, first of all, we just not having a conversation now. First of all, I have no idea of your past driving record. First of all, I don't know if you killed somebody last year. Second of all, I don't know what equipment you have. We don't have any VIN information. We don't have any mileage. We don't have no usage. We don't know if it's been in an accident or not. We don't know the history on the vehicle. We don't know what kind of trailer you pulling, what the value is on that stuff. And just to let you in on a little something. Make sure if you're gonna lease on to somebody, you talk about the insurance numbers and all that there, that they can show you the difference in their policy right now and the policy of what it's gonna be when they add you. And the only way they can show you that is if they contact the insurance company and also contact you, get your driver's license number, run your MVR, and all those type of things right there to come up with an accurate number. So what ends up happening is that guy you call, he said 25%, 4%, and then he said 1,500. Now, in the back of his mind, as a businessman, and not a very good one at that, or not a very good one at all. In his mind, he knows that his guys are probably paying $1,000, $1,100. And he might not be a good enough person to tell you, hey man, I don't know what the insurance is gonna be. See, that's how I rock. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you, I don't know. God damn it, I don't know. I don't know what the insurance is gonna be till we get you quoted up and I see what they say about you. And then we could go on with the process. We can go on. You can't even really begin the process of trying to lease somebody on until the company and yourself know what it's gonna mean to the company financially. Because guess what? I've had drivers that didn't make it because of that. I've had owner operators that wanted to do this that didn't make it simply because of that. Just simple fact that when I put in your stuff to the insurance company and they get back to me with a quote on adding you, your record looks so bad that it's actually gonna cost me money beyond normal. It's gonna actually cost me money to add you, and being savvy as I am about insurance and what it does to you, once you add that person on, assume their risk, and they decide to quit and leave, that insurance is not gonna drop back that whole amount. There's still gonna be some residual effects by it on your premium. So if they came in and it cost you $2,500 a month to put them on and they leave, well, you probably still gonna be paying the extra $500 a month for somebody that ain't there. So those are decisions that have to be made by the company as in kind about this type of stuff. So when he told you 1,500, he was giving you a rough estimate. You probably were using it to make some serious numbers because you being serious. You talking to them about something that you finna spend a lot of money to do. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna tell you that it's that. Okay, well, I had a gentleman call me a couple of days ago, if not a day ago. We talked about it and everything. And, you know, in his particular situation, that was the case. When they came in, it was like that. And pretty soon into the relationship, the owner of the company, which so happened, I'm gonna be real with you now, gotta watch everybody. It so happened to be a relative. It just so happened to be a relative. So you know, I'm just saying, if they're my cousin and you my cousin, I don't think you gonna fuck over me. So most times that'll make people let their guard down about certain stuff that they should be doing some due diligence about. So I gotta say this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying don't deal with family. I'm just saying you watch family like everybody else, because at the end of the day, this shit about $1. And this shit real now. Make you go burn your cousin house down after you figure out what the fuck he been doing to you for a while. I'm just gonna be real with you. So at that rate, $1,500 of money, he knows that his drivers are paying about 11. He gave himself some cushion, which was kind of smart. He gave himself some cushion, but it was dishonest because he gave you a number in kind that he didn't really know what it was gonna be. So right there at the top, you're floating it there and there. And most of the time, the people that'll do that, that'll give you a number like that off the top of the head, will never let you see any other numbers. And if y'all know, I came on here live. I let y'all see the whole damn policy. When they sent me that 50, what was that, $58,000 bill. I let y'all see that live. When I told y'all that video title, why you don't see that many more hot shots out here, and these people deferred all that insurance and yada yada, they came back and they had to pay all that and everything like that, didn't get the renewal. Hell, I had a $9,700 renewal. And I ain't deferred shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, at that point in time, before you even start, you've left money on the table that you never even knew was there. And, you know, some people say, well, you know, you get your own authority and all that. We talking about leasing on right now. So it's to a point where whether that truck grosses a dime, whether you're an owner operator, a company owner, drive, whatever, whether that truck goes out and makes one dime, the insurance goes every month. That bill comes. That comes. I just gave him $5,300 yesterday. I gave him $5,300 yesterday. And that's everybody included. And I organized it where it add up right every time. And if it don't add up right, I make it right. And then everybody come on in when they come in. That ain't no problem. But at the end of the day, you gotta look at it like this. Honesty is a hard thing to come by in this industry. That's why I do this on this channel, man. Motherfuckers ain't telling you the truth. A lot of times they ain't telling you the truth. And with this young man, K, right here, shortly after starting that relationship, can folk come back and say, man, you know, insurance went up because of this, and this. It's $3,000 now. It's $3,000 now. And you in this contract that basically allows that person to do that because it might not be structured right as a contract. I got a hellified one, got a nice one. Took me about 7 months, and I ain't had no format to do it. It took me about 7 months of revision to get that contract to the point where everybody really wins. So this is the insurance video right here. If you come up to somebody and say, hey man, what does it cost to get on with your company like this and yada, yada, yada. If he tells you, hey, my guys pay this, and if your record is good, you should be somewhere around this, that's a lot more honest than just coming out and saying, hey man, it's $1,500. Hey man, it's $2,000 a month without knowing anything. That's a red flag, because guess what? He just showed you he'll lie to you. And a lot of this stuff is based up on a whole lot of trust. You're going to be cross-country. You're going to be waiting on people to send you loads. You're going to be sitting out there in the middle of nowhere hoping somebody got your best interest at heart. And I'm like, yeah, once you fucking lie to me, we through. I don't give a fuck. I'm just dead serious about it. Once you lie to me, because I ain't going to lie to you. And if I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. But if you lie to me, we over before we start. Cause I ain't got time to be second guessing your stuff. Worrying about it, you gonna really do what you say you gonna do, or you really just capping. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, that's gonna be one of the first things you gonna want to do is see about that insurance number. You know what I'm saying? And if he's not asking you for VIN numbers and driver's license numbers and copies of your driver's license front and back and everything to send in and get quoted up and everything like that, if they're not doing that, they charge you whatever they want to charge you. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's business because I don't do it. But my insurance agent personally told me out his mouth, I can charge you for anything I want to charge them for insurance. But tell me why all my owner operator got a copy of the whole policy. See, these folk got a copy of the whole policy. Call me Cooley, man. What's up, bro? Good to have you in here. Hey, that one of my truck right there. I think he semi mentor of me, and he don't even know it. Cause I be watching you, boy. I really do. I like your swag with that shit, boy. Call me Cooley. That's a good ass name. But I like your swag there. I be seeing them posts up there, boy. You be having over thinking too while they out there paying these fucked up ass leases. Hey, but anyway, like I was saying before, man. This is a new series. If you're new to the channel, man, press the subscribe button. We keeping it 100. Hey, everything laid back and mellow, but I'm giving you the real game, the real truth about what be going on, especially in the Hotshot game. This same theory holds true to any small trucking company, where you run a Hotshots or whatever. You just a guy that got a trucking company, MCDOT number. You get on there, you want to roll with it like that. Hey, man. Hey, I appreciate it. Call me cool. Hey, bro. It just ain't but a few people that even on YouTube that I be really respecting about what they be doing, because they be keeping it 100, because it's too much fuckery going on, too much fluff, it's too much entertainment where, you know, people really is craving business knowledge and skill. And I'm going to say this, I hope Toe Pig is still on here, because I seen that video this morning you said about business plan, should you make a business plan and all that. Man, I'm just saying like this. Proper preparation prevent poor performance. All day, every day. That shit gonna win. It ain't gotta be calculated down to the move, but you need to have some type of direction. Now, you did give some good key points on things you need to master or learn how to do in order to get paid and run it and get the load and all that. That is 100% correct. But there needs to be some boundaries set. Well, I'm not going past this. I'm not going below this. I'm not doing this. It's certain stuff I'm not going to do with my equipment. It's certain situations I'm not going to put myself in. I mean, business-wise, it's certain stuff financially I'm not going to do as a company. I will suffer and starve before I do certain stuff to put me in certain traps. You know what I'm saying? And that's a part of the sticking to the script. You need a script. You got to have script. You can't stick to the script and you're looking at the arrow. You got to have script. But I'm going to get off that. Like I said, y'all go back. When it's published, if you late to the line, man, we talked a lot about the insurance number game and just a little bit into, you know what I'm saying, why people really can't tell you some of the stuff they tell you. Hey, man, what it costs to get on your insurance and drive up on you? Well, it costs this percent, and this much insurance. Get what? He just lied to you. Man, that motherfucker don't know what that insurance gonna be until you run your MVR. So you run your MVR and they look, you got some physical damage coverage now, put that in there. Ask them about physical damage coverage. You would not believe the amount of people that are leased on, that own companies and everything that run around here with straight up $1 million liability, $100,000 cargo, and no fucking physical damage coverage. If you don't got physical damage coverage, if you hit something, they ain't got no insurance. Anything happen now that got anything to do with being your fault. Especially if you got CDL, because 9 times out of 10 they're going to try and make it be your fault. They're not going to give you a dime for your equipment. They're going to pay all the motherfuckers shit off, and they're going to look at you crazy. And whoever you bought that truck from and financing through, they're going to be like, that's what they call a lost payee. Your lost payee is going to sue you. Yep, because more than likely, you're going to have to get another truck, and you're not going to keep paying on a truck that's total. So they're going to probably sue you. So just know that when you coming up in there and ask him from the door and he, oh man, it's $1,500 a month. If he can't tell you something reasonable like, hey man, my drivers pay $1,600 a month, but all them guys got good records and this and that and the other. Try and give you some kind of reassurance about why it's like it is and the fact that he does have to inquire through the insurance company to give you a concrete number. He is fucking lying to you. I'm talking about sure as shit stink, he lying to you. And whether it be a good number or a bad number, because he could be lying to you and make a mistake. And the fact that your driving record might not be the best and he still want to deal with you, he might have to come up on that number or he might choose to eat it. He might choose to eat it. So in the following videos that I'm going to make in this series, I'm going to go through don't get caught slipping on these percentages. I'm going to go through don't get caught slipping on these ancillary fees and these extra deduction. Y'all better ask my own operator. Go over there, holler at Chicago Cocaine on his channel over there and ask him how many deductions come out of their check every week when I send them in money. Two, the percentage, the insurance. The percentage, the insurance, it ain't that bad either. And he go out and gauge his money, how he want to gauge his money. He make what he want to make. He run his own low. He pick his own poison every day and get what he was trained by a bad motherfucker. I'm talking he was trained by a bad dude, man, to the point where homeboy just compounded some shit coming from Wisconsin to Florida on some real shit now. I think the first one, yeah, man. Hey, I gotta go and catch that one. Call me cool. I've been starting to just really take note of what you've been putting down and kind of going through the video. I be watching it in my leisure, bro, to the point where, yeah, you talking with some sense, boy. And it ain't coming around here no more, boy. It's some entertainment purposes going on. It's a philandering with the money going on. Borderline just really righteous. Raping a motherfucker going on out here, boy. You know, I oftentimes talk about these little 1,200 and $5,000, $6,000 mentoring packages, and you can be this when you grow up and packages these folks out here got folks clicking on these webinars and then and other. I refuse, bro. It ain't it. I'm gonna lose sleep about shit in my life I done did, but it ain't gonna be that. Cause guess what? These folks done bought a race with their money. For real, and it ain't about that. Yeah. And there you go. I got to get on that in the percentage game video because that's a big part of that. Carl McCullers said people say they hollering about they getting 90% of the load, but at the same time got 2K a week in deductions and expenses coming out before they get their money. That's a problem. Cause then you come home and you feel some kind of way every week when you realize them folk made more money than you off your truck. And you ain't got no money to do what you really need to do except fix the truck. That's when it become a problem. When you done ran a month and all you got enough extra money to do is come in and buy a whole set of tire, brakes, oil change, fuel filter, fuel water separator, oil filter, air filter, crankcase filter, and rear end, front end diff oil and shit like that at your service time, and you looking at probably $1,200-$1,300, and you got to make a decision whether you gonna pay a bill or get your truck fixed. And more than likely, you gonna let some of that shit on that truck slide. You gonna fix some of it, and some of it you ain't. And that's when the problem started to happen. Because, like I said a long time ago, if you can't figure out how to make the truck pay for all this and build a profit, something ain't right. And it might not be something you doing. It might be something that's getting done to you. Like I told you, I made this channel to show you some shit. I do post video that ain't live to show you some shit. But I come with a lot of live video to show you how to see through some shit. I'm gonna show you how to see some shit. You're gonna see some shit, but you're gonna learn how to see through some shit. Fuck with me. And that's real. And like I said, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all forever. We've been on here for a good 30. And like I said, I think I brought out a good point on that insurance and how you just can't let somebody tell you this shit without no type of background research, no type of due diligence with the insurance company. Just spit a number off the top of their head and be like, that's what you gonna pay. I need a copy of the policy. Every last one of my own operators got a copy of their policy. They see what get covered, what ain't covered. They see their physical damage. They see all their limits, all scheduled auto, all that other type of other stuff that might be or might not be on their policy depending on what they wanted to cover. Cause we got some guys out here running 2019 Denali. That's a boss man truck. You think that man don't want no physical damage covers on his damn truck? Yeah, he wants some physical damage covers on that balling ass truck and that truck damn nigga. Man, y'all know what them truck cost. To the point where it's up to me as a responsible business owner to protect my people. And that's where the fork in the road gets drawn. Cause I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be through with it. There's a lot of people want to build a fleet with driver, owner operator, all that old type of shit. But they ain't looking at nothing but a dollar. They ain't looking at all the risk. They ain't looking at all the stuff that might happen. They ain't looking at nothing but if this dude come out, especially if I overcharge him for insurance, which, like I said in that other case, you know what I'm saying? If they got a dispatcher that ain't that good at dispatching non-CDL hotshot, can't put parts together, can't really just make loads happen to come back in a loop like it should, they'll get to the point where, yeah, they might up the insurance because they know, but regardless of what you do, the insurance has to be paid. They gonna get their money, and they really just balancing the books with your dog ass. See, my insurance go up and down. It fluctuates. I think I'm finna make it go down in a big way. When I finna do what I'm finna do and do this other shit at the beginning of the month, I think I'm gonna make it drop in a big way. But at the same time, when it makes changes or when it goes up and down, my own operator get a screenshot from the Progressive website. Did what happened, did what happened, did what happened, did what it mean to you, did what it mean to me, did what it mean to them, did what it mean to that other person. And everybody can see everything. Can't nobody say, man, you know, my part more than his and I ain't even did nothing. Now, let's go back to these inspections. Now, I got all of them now. Wait a minute. Hold up now. Everybody got to do their thing then. I'm keep track of it because I got a different set of deductions just come from them bullshit inspections. You go out there, fuck over my number you want to, you won't pay. So, but anyway, like I said, I can show you why your stuff is that way. And then, like I said, collectively as a company, when certain stuff happens, everybody feel it. Even the guy that ain't did nothing. But I feel like the guy that ain't did nothing, if it can be proportionately done, he should feel it less than the person that's at fault. He probably still feel it a little bit, but it ain't gonna be like that person that did that. They number changed drastically behind that. You know what I'm saying? All right, okay, here's where I'm stuck. I had everything but insurance. I'm looking around for something now. Without physical damage, down payment $2,300, $1,100 a month. But I do have full coverage with it. There is a slight problem with that. Once you do the commercial insurance on your truck and trailer and everything, and you give them that VIN number and everything, a lot of people don't understand that it ain't but about 4 insurance company, y'all. It's 20, 30,000 little bitty insurance company, but it ain't but about 4 that the people. Thumbs up if you know that. Hey, we finna do a little extra. You know I like to give y'all something. Thumbs up. Yes. Hot shot with 3500 Chevy 3500 HD. Yes, that was a good question you had, and yes, you do need to get physical damage on the commercial policy because what happens is the policy bump head because when you get a full coverage policy on the truck and you turn around and use it for commercial, you need commercial insurance. Okay, now you do full coverage on the truck, and let's just say you got Bobby Blue Bland insurance on the truck, and you got Progressive insurance on the truck as your commercial insurance. Well, unbeknownst to you, Bobby Blue Bland insurance really owned by Progressive. You didn't know that. They ain't gonna say shit. They gonna keep taking your money both ways, knowing damn well if you do something commercially in their vehicle, this standard auto policy, it don't do nothing. They just been taking your money. They know that. And if you try to separate the two, let's just say you got a load on the trailer and you hit somebody, and then you try and make it look like it wasn't in transit with a load and this DOT number on this thing, and the police finna notate all this stuff, they might just drop your ass just on some suspicion of fraud. For real, because they think you're trying to do something that's double insured. Feel me? Yeah. So yeah. A lot of times people lease on and tell you that, well, we got the cargo insurance, and you just get you some full coverage insurance on your truck, and that'll work. And we got the cargo. They ain't protecting nothing but the stuff on the back of their truck. And if they find out you was in transit in a commercial fashion, they gotta drop that shit. They're not gonna pay it. They're not gonna pay it, and that's another thing that'll leave you out there hanging. And you'll be like, I pay a lot of money for insurance. Why am I not getting a brand new fucking truck? And that's gonna be a problem. And if you know where they stay, it might be their problem. You might go do something to them. I'm just saying, this stuff's so serious, so much money at stake, so much insurance, so much equipment. It's just so much going on to the point where I gotta put you up on game so you don't get caught slipping. That's why I said, name of this series gonna be "Don't Get Caught Slipping." Leasing on. Tonight was a little insurance. Then we gonna probably do percentage. I probably cut this live off and come right back with another live if y'all want me to do that about the percentage, because I don't want to keep that going too long. So when somebody come back and watch it, they can watch a 30-minute video instead of an hour video, and they can get more out of it. You feel me? They can get more out of it, because I be the lost you in an hour and a half if this shit ain't really concerning exactly what you're looking for. So I don't want to make it, hour and a half. But like I said, we get another like 35 minutes. So if y'all want me to, do the thumbs up for me, and just let me know if y'all want me to jump off this and come right back on live, and we'll do that percentage and that factoring number. Remember the 25 and the 4? We don't do that. I think that gonna help somebody, cause the shit really compound when you hey, loving that. Okay, thumbs up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump off this live. Y'all gonna probably get a notification or whatever. Just come right back to the channel, cause this is gonna be like less than 2 minutes. As soon as I can type up the title and yada yada yada, I'm back on live. So y'all just meet me right back here in like 2 minutes, okay? And we're gonna keep this going.